Welcome to video 2 of the How to Play Futura series. In this video, we'll discuss organising yourself into teams or splinter cells, drawing Futura cards, rearranging or trading cards between teammates to provide the best possible combination, as well as focus point limits for your armour and saber cards. In Splinter Cell, players organise themselves into two groups of 3. When organising teams, it's best to consider the relative skill levels of each fighter to ensure that both experienced and non-experienced fighters are evenly distributed across teams. Each individual fighter should construct their own Futura deck. Futura decks include 50 cards, consisting of 10 sigil cards, 15 armour cards, 15 saber cards, and 10 ability cards. Fighters should think strategically when developing their deck, and should take into consideration factors such as their own skill and ability as well as their teammates. To begin, each fighter should draw 5 cards and turn them over. If you don't have an armor card in your first hand, then you should return the cards to the deck, reshuffle, and draw 5 cards again. At this stage, we don't need to select our armor class. However, we can look to see any possible combinations that may already be present, including sigil cards that compare to armor and saber. In the next stage, we'll compare our cards with the rest of our splinter cell. When making your final selection as a splinter cell, you need to consider the weaknesses and strengths of each relative player, as well as the 800 focus point limit for your equipment. For this splinter cell, we can see that the team consists of 1 recon unit, 1 adept unit, and 1 heavy unit. The recon unit has accumulated 60 focus points. This means the recon unit has the lowest AP and damage rating of the team. You may wish to give these cards to a more experienced fighter. The adept unit has accumulated a total of 220 focus points. This has included both a primary and an offhand weapon. Only adepts are able to equip offhand weapons. However, the offhand weapon can only include either a dual card or a recon card as an offhand weapon. Lastly, the heavy unit has accumulated a total of 420 focus points. This accounts for over half of the focus points of the team. The sigil cards used by both the heavy and adept units do not use any focus points. However, they will provide bonuses to both AP and damage depending on the corresponding sigil. In our example, the recon unit hasn't received a sigil bonus. However, recon units do receive an ambush bonus when fighting against both adept and heavy units.